Good evening. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. I hope you all have been having a good week. Tonight, we are going to practice words that have the sound. Words that have the sound and that sound is made by using two letters. IR, UR, or ER. IR, ER, and UR. So we'll have some good sentences, we'll practice spelling the words, and we will also have a story with words that have the sound, like burn and fern, etc., etc. So let's get started on our class tonight. Here we go. English lesson for July 22nd, 2020, Level 2 class. Okay, tonight we will practice using the calendar, review words from last Monday. On Monday, we had a story about a truck that got stuck. Remember? So the words we're going to practice are truck, stuck, mud, building, bricks, come, and up. But for our new lesson, we will be working with words with IR, ER, and UR sounds. We will also look at English expressions, and we will talk at the end about our Moby Max lesson. But we'll be looking at more English expressions like you betcha, okie dokie, see you later, alligator, and other expressions that you know about that we can talk about. What we do in English class. What we do in English class. We listen, we speak, we read, we write, we spell, and we practice Moby Max. Here's our calendar. The month we know is July. We know the year is 2020. And today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. And we say, today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. If today is Wednesday, then tomorrow is Thursday. If today is Wednesday, then yesterday was Tuesday. We have our sentences here. Today is Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. Tomorrow is Thursday, July 23rd, 2020. Yesterday was Tuesday, July 21st, 2020. And we know that we write the abbreviation for today's date like this, 7/22/2020. That's how we write the abbreviation for today's date. Okay. And I wanted to also add, I'll go one up here. Sorry, move this here. After this, we have the first, the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th. And we're going to then keep going 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. And we say today is the 22nd, the 22nd of July. 22nd, because the ordinal number 22 is 22nd. 22nd. We practice that in class tonight. Okay, let's review the words from Monday. We had a story about Mrs. Hill and her brother, Bud, comes from the city to help her with his truck to haul some bricks, remember? And they got stuck in the mud. So the words that we reviewed from Monday are truck, stuck, mud, building, comes, funny, up, and uncle. Remember, Ed thought it was funny that they were stuck. Mrs. Hill did not think it was funny that the truck was stuck in the mud. And Uncle Bud did not think it was funny that the truck was stuck in the mud. And we already did our sentences in our lesson today earlier, so we'll just move on and do our new lesson. Words with ER, IR, and UR sounds. ER, IR, UR together, an E with an R, the I with the R, and the U with the R together make the sound. You have on the chart, this is a chart, ER, IR, UR. And I added OR because when you see OR, we don't say we say or. So let's look at this. Birthday. Birthday has IR. It makes the sound. Doctor. Doctor. Doctor has the OR sound. Doctor. Stir. Color. OR. Fern. We'll have a story with a little girl by the name of Fern tonight. Nerve. Fur, the fur on a cat or a dog. Bird. Germ. Under. Dirt. World. Work. Hurry. Burn. Hamster. First. Dinner. Hurt. Turn. Nurse. Shirt. This is squirt. You have a squirt gun and the water squirts out. Squirt. Curl. Thirsty. Skirt. We know half of those words, so the other half, the other second part, are all new for the class anyway. But we'll practice 10 of them in our lesson tonight. ER, IR, UR. This word is her, her, HER. This word is girl, girl, GIRL. And this word is burn. In the story tonight, Fern will burn her hand. The girl will burn her hand. This is the kind of plant that is called a fern. This is a father, padre, with his little girl. Father, 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 father. Were, W-E-R-E, were. Skirt, S-K-I-R-T, skirt. Curtains, C-U-R-T-A-I-N-S, curtains. And this is a match that is on fire, so it is burning, burning, B-U-R-N-I-N-G, burning. So let's look at the story. The name of the story is Fern Gets Burned. This is Fern. She has a match. She makes a mistake and she burns the curtains. So let's read about Fern. Fern Miller is a little girl. She was in the kitchen. Her mother and father were not in the kitchen. Fern was standing under the kitchen curtains. A match was in Fern's hand. The match was burning. The match burned the curtains. The curtains burned Fern's skirt. Fern yelled, "Help! I am burning!" She ran from the kitchen. Fern's father heard her yelling. Fern's father heard her running. Fern's father ran to help her. Mr. Miller yelled to Mrs. Miller, "Fern's skirt is burning. Get a rug." Mrs. Miller heard him. She ran and picked up a rug. She put Fern in the rug. Fern's skirt stopped burning. Her leg was burned from the skirt. Mrs. Miller's hands were burned. Mr. Miller stopped the curtains from burning. His fingers were burned. That is quite a story that we read tonight about Fern, who made a mistake with matches. Fern set the curtains on fire. The curtains were burning. Fern's skirt was burning with fire, but Mrs. Miller helped Fern, and Mr. Miller helped Fern also. También. So we answered, oops, sorry, I went too soon there. We answered who, what, when, and where, didn't we, tonight? What is the story about? What is the story about? That's right, it's about Fern getting burned, or Fern gets burned. Where was the story? Where was the story? That's right, it was in the kitchen. She was in the kitchen. Where was the story? In the kitchen. Why did Fern get burned? Why did Fern get burned? She had a match in her hand. A match was in Fern's hand, and the match burned the curtains. And then the curtains burned Fern's skirt. Yeah, that's what happened. What did Fern's father hear? What did Fern's father hear? Fern's father heard her yelling, and Fern's father heard her running. What did Mrs. Miller do? What did Mrs. Miller do? She ran and picked up a rug. She put Fern in the rug. So that is what Mrs. Miller did. She ran and got a rug and she wrapped Fern in the rug to stop the fire. We weren't able to answer when this happened. When we asked when is the story, there's no time. We don't know if it's morning, afternoon. We don't know if it's on a Monday or a Tuesday, so we weren't able to answer when on that story. And then to wrap up, the other words that we practiced from tonight and also from stories from earlier weeks. These are the words that we know: mother, father, sister, brother, her, which is a girl or a woman, her. Fern can be a name or a plant. Stir. Remember, Stan would stir the spaghetti sauce. Girl, bird, first, birthday, shirt. And the UR words are fur, like a cat or dog's hair. Burn, Fern's skirt would burn. Hurt, mother and father were hurt. Burger is another way of saying hamburger. Nurse, doctor and a nurse, who you see in the hospital or at the office, clinic. Nurse, church. People go to church to pray. Go to church to pray. And we finished these sentences, and then we had your homework using some of these words. But we wrote our own sentences, didn't we? So for your homework, remember, you are to write 6 sentences with these words. 6 sentences, that's your homework. And I hope you have a chance to do your homework over the weekend. And also I hope you have a chance to practice the expressions that we used and do your MobyMax. So there's a lot of things you can work on to do better and get better and improve your English over the weekend with our assignments and with MobyMax. It was good to see you tonight, and I will see you next Monday night. So have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Monday. Bye-bye.